Hi, kings and queens. Good morning. Welcome to science class again. Hope you guys are good. All right. Yesterday we started this topic, which is what is soil? What is soil? The new lesson. And yesterday I was able to tell you that soil is the top layer of earth. Soil is the top layer of earth. Then also, how is soil formed? I know you're going to ask me, Miss, how is soil formed? Now, when the small pieces of rock mix with small pieces of dead plants and animals, it forms what? Soil. When they are mixed together, they are going to form what? Soil. Again, when dead pieces of animals and plants mixed with what? Small pieces of rocks, it's going to form what? Soil. It's going to form what? Soil. So soil begins to form when rocks break down into very small pieces. When it's being broken down, soil begins to form. Is that fine? All right, all right. So also do not forget, soil holds air and water. Soil can hold air and water. Is that okay? All right, so that was just the little explanation I gave you guys yesterday. Then I also told you soil is made up of many different materials, including parts of dead plants and animal, small pieces of rock, air, and water. So soil consists of those five materials: dead plant, dead animal, small pieces of rock, air, and water. So I hope we enjoyed it. I hope we really enjoyed ourselves yesterday. So today we are moving into kinds of soil. I also told you yesterday that we have different soil. So that is what we are looking into today. So before we continue, we have the words to study to help us learn better. We have words to study to help us learn better. Number one is texture. Number one is what? Texture. Number two, sandy. Number three, loam, as loamy. Then number four is clay. And number five is soil. Please try to create a card for this and always study them. Now we have three types of soil, or we have three kinds of soil. They are what? Sandy, loamy, and clay. We have sandy, we have loamy, and what? Clay soil. Now we're going to start with sandy soil. Sandy soil is made of small pieces of rock. Sandy soil is made of small pieces of rock. Sandy soil is made of small pieces of rock. Then water flows through sand easily. Water flows through sand easily. Water flows through sand easily. Is that okay? Then also sandy soil can feel dry. Sandy soil, they can feel what? They are dry. When you touch it, they look so dry. And they are what? Is made up of small pieces of rock. Do not forget, sandy soil is made up of small pieces of rock. And what? Water can flow through it easily. Then it feels rough. It's not smooth. The texture is what? Rough. The texture is rough. That is what I want you to know about sandy soil. Sandy soil is what? It's rough, it's dry, but water can pass through it easily. Water can pass through it easily. Is that okay? Now let's come to clay. Now, clay soil is made of grains that are packed together. So don't forget, clay soil, they are what? Made of grains that are packed together. Then clay soil feels smooth. When you touch clay soil, it's so smooth. It's not like sandy. Sandy is the rough, but clay is smooth. Then it feels soft and sticky. If you touch clay soil, you know it's soft and sticky. It's soft and sticky. Is that fine? All right. All right, all right, all right. The red color of some clays comes from iron in the soil. Do you notice that some clays, they have red color? So some clays comes from what? Some clay comes from iron in the soil. So the red color of some clays comes from iron in the soil. The color is coming from what? From iron in the soil. Because I noticed that some clays, they are what? They are red colors. They are red in color. Is that fine? All right. So let's move on to loamy soil. Loam is a kind of soil that is made of pieces of living things that have died. Loam is a kind of soil that is made of pieces of living things that have died. Do we get it? It is made up of clay, sand, and sleet. Then sleet is made up of very small grains. I know you're going to ask me, so what is the meaning of sleet? Sleet is made of small grains. Do we get it? Let's take this again. So loamy is a kind of soil that is made of piece of living things that has died, like dead plants, dead animals. Is that okay? Then it is made of sand, clay, and silt. Then what is silt? What is silt made up of? Silt is made of very small grains. Silt is made of very small grain. Then also is a type of rock particles that is finer than sand and coarse than clay. Is that okay? But I won't want to go deeper for you guys. I won't want to go deeper and deeper for you guys. Is that fine? All right, I did a chart here, like sand, loamy, and clay. Now we have the dry. Sand is dry, is rough. Water flows through sand easily, and it is loose. It is what? It is loose. Then also loamy, you have the black color, it's full of nutrients, made of clay, sand, and silt. Several materials, it's made of several materials, dead living things, sand, clay, and silt. Then clay is packed together, it's sticky, it's smooth, is what? Then the red color comes from what? Iron in the soil. So we've come to the end of this lesson. I hope you enjoy it. And please, if you have any question, feel free to do what? To ask me. Feel free to ask your question. Thanks for coming, and I will see you next time. Bye.